Alright folks, we made it out here to Sapelo. It's our first morning. I'm sitting right on the edge of the marsh. Yesterday evening I come out here, before I can even get the camera set up, I had 2 bucks come in. One was the deer over here is not big, by no means, but I had 2 of them come in, 2 bucks. One was a little 4-point, one was a pretty decent size 6-point, but he looked like he was about 6 years old. He was an old deer. So we come back out here to the same spot. I got the same wind. Hopefully that 6-point will come back in here, because I'd like to take him. That was a nice deer for over here. But we're gonna be here for the next 8 days, so hopefully we get plenty of footage to stretch out over the next few weeks or so. It depends on how long it takes to edit everything. We got 3 of us here now, and then by Tuesday we're gonna have 6 of us. So y'all stay tuned. I think we're gonna have us a good hunt. Alright folks, it's a little after 8 o'clock this morning. I've heard some hogs back behind me, which is behind the camera. I wanted to show you what we got going on here. What you should be able to see behind me is the marsh. I say it's about 30 yards. Sure, that wind's got me cold this morning. Right, over to my left is where those 2 bucks was at. And back over there, coming right in front of me right here, there's a trail that comes from over there, comes in front of me. There's a trail that comes from behind me it meets up with this trail. This is pretty much the main trail they use walking the edge of this marsh right here. Yesterday, when those 2 bucks come in, there's a little point that comes out. Those 2 bucks went into that point and made a few rubs. When they come in yesterday, I didn't even have time. My bow was still on the ground when they walked in. They got about 35 yards from me. And then once I finally was able to get the bow up, they never got close enough to me again. I never got the camera set up or nothing. They come in from behind me. They ended up catching my wind. I think I shot too high when I shot. I had to shoot him between 2 trees. I think it hit this little limb right here in front of me. Dang it. It looked like it hit the top of her backbone and skipped off of her. I'll look on the camera and see what we got. Well, that sucks. I pulled it back up on the camera and put it in slow-mo, and it looks like it hit Looks like it barely hit the top of her right there and bounced off of her. But it's 9 o'clock now, so it won't be much longer. I'm gonna get down and go check it out. But she took off running back that way. I want to say I heard her crash, but she might have just hit something or run through some palmettos or something. But I'm going to get down in here in a little bit and look at the air and make a call from that. But from here, it don't look like there's any blood on the air. Well, there was 4 of them that come in. I'm going to show you what I had to shoot through. But they were behind these palmettos. Here, let me get the camera turned around. See, I was behind these palmettos right here. They were behind these palmettos right here. And they were coming around this way. And when the first one stepped out right here, you can see that on camera, she looked dead at me. But my wind's blowing just like that. And when she got in there, she looked at me. And I had the bow up, I was fixing to draw. But then she spooked and run off. And another one run off with her. But that one, for some reason, she jumped out and stopped right there. Well, my shot where she was at was right between there. I'm gonna show you, zoom in. I had to shoot between these trees. Let me find a, because there's, hold on, I'm all lost. There it is. I had to shoot between them 2 trees right there. Just there's my arrow right there. You can see it glowing. There's the arrow. She jumped out. She stopped right there. I had a good broadside. I'm hoping to win. I guess, I don't know. I guess I just shot too high, or she ducked or something. Once I get it on the big computer, I can be able to really tell you if she ducked or not. But, like I said, it is what it is. I mean, I hate injuring them or wounding them, and she ain't injured. She run off fine. She's not limping or nothing. She's just gonna have a big old scar on her back now. But I'm gonna text the rest of the guys and let them know I'm fixing to get down and go check out, see. I mean, at least see. Make sure it hit the way I think it did. I'm not just gonna not look for or whatever, but we'll get you turned on whenever I get down there and figure out what I'm gonna do. Alright, folks. Well, I have determined that it was just a straight flesh wound, which, you know, when I shot, from what I could see, it looked like it was. It looked like she ducked a little bit. It bounced right off of her back straps or backbone, whatever you want to call it. I mean, it didn't hit anything to kill her, because I didn't find one drop of blood. Not one drop. And I walked the trail she run down. I walked it for about 200 yards, and it come up to a real big thicket of palmettos, and I'm pretty sure that's what I heard, what I thought. I said she might have laid down or fell. Apparently she run through them palmettos, and I walked through them just a little bit. There ain't no blood on none of the palmettos, so it was just a flesh wound. It really sucks. I hate injuring them or wounding them, giving them scars. But I guess this is part of bow hunting. I said when she walked out from behind them palmettos there, I showed you on camera what I had to shoot through, and I felt confident enough to make it through there, which I did. Is it the one that spotted me the first time, she started blowing, and it just made me rush the shot, and I didn't make a very good shot. I'm glad it was just a wound and not something that's going to kill her a day from now. Alright, well, we're going to get back up to the main road here and meet up with the guys. We're going to try to ease down there. This morning and yesterday afternoon, we've been hearing some hogs in the same area fighting. So we're going to ease over there, see if we can't sneak up on some hogs. We've made it back out here for the afternoon hunt. I'm in the same area. I got the same wind, except it's actually blowing a little, instead of blowing to where those does was at this morning, it's blowing away from there. It's blowing down the trail that I walked in on, so I guess that's pretty good. Alright, that's gonna be it for day 2. I'm gonna sit here again in the morning, and if I don't see anything tomorrow morning, I'm gonna move on down the island some more, do a little bit of scouting. I ain't gonna kill